Hello everybody, Ken here, and welcome to a very special Hearthstone the Grand Tournament pack opening. And what we're going to do is we've got 60 cards of Classic, 60 of Goblins vs Gnomes, and we've got our preview 50, and then I bought one just as a test, but we'll hop into the store, and we'll grab ourselves 9 more packs. There we go. For 900 gold. And now we should have, well, how do I get out of the store? There we go. So 180 packs, so 60 of each set. Now, my collection is decent, but I'm certainly missing quite a few classic cards. Quite a lot of Goblins vs Gnomes because I kind of stopped playing for a while during GVG. And of course, no Grand Tournament cards yet. So we're going to open all these and see what we get. So first of all, let's set up our card back, and we should have that lovely new card back. What's it called? Grand Tournament. Let's use this, shall we? Why not? It's the new stylish hot trend. But enough messing around. Let's get to it. We're going to start with the Grand Tournament packs. So let's can we kind of scroll down here? There we go. We'll make sure we get these first. Okay, here we go.
For a day of the most impressive jousting, eye-popping sideshows, and the mightiest combat you've ever encountered.
You excited? I'm pretty excited. First pack. Here we go, boys and girls. Boom! Look at that fancy animation. We got one rare. The fencing coach. Kind of excited about that. Oh, we didn't open our last card. There we go. These are okay. This card's great. This card's potentially great. And I think this could be pretty interesting for an Inspire deck. If you want to play a more Inspire focused deck. Right. Boom. On to pack 2. Good stuff. Not opening this pack doesn't want to be opened apparently. This card on the left. King's Elec, pretty pleased to get that. Darnassus Aspirant, one of my favourite cards in this set. Riding this sweet cat. Holy Champion. Some real good art in this set, I definitely think. Like King's Elec a lot. Going to be a great arena card. Okay, on we go. Boom. This might take a while to get through, but we'll kind of speed it up as we go. Ooh, Lock and Load. And the Tiny Knight of Evil. Lock and Load, potentially quite good if you craft a deck around it. Could do some kind of control-y hunter. Don't know about this. Not yet convinced. I like this to be good, but it needs more discard mechanics in the game. I don't think there's enough cards that benefit from it yet. Okay, lucky fingers, everyone. Demon Fuse. The sweet Demon Fuse and the Shady Dealer. Great stuff. Bit of a rubbish pack, this one. I don't think any of these cards are especially good, but maybe we'll make a pirate deck. I did actually, not too long ago, open Captain Greenskin, so I have all the pirates. Boom. Onwards. Get hype. Here we go. Ooh, wow, the King's Defender. That's... oh. Man. Not good packs. Please, Blizzard. Make it with the good packs. Good packs. Epic. Ooh, and an Evil Heckler Golden. There we go. Here's a bit better. Got a Dreadsteed. I really like this card. I want this card to be super cool. I think it might be too slow, but it's got so much potential to have this minion that just never goes away unless you can silence it. Tuskar Totemic seems fantastic, especially with the new Totem Golem. And look at this chap. Look how happy he looks. This flowing beard on the Evil Heckler. And his weird little spell. Little jizzing green spell. Fantastic. But definitely look at the golden art. I'm going to sort of toy with the art. This will get faster and faster as I see more and more repeats. Pit Fighter, great arena card. Fist of Jaraxxus. You Fist Jaraxxus. Erotic Lord of my burning region. Oh yes. Boom. There we go. Double rare. Power Shot is, I think, a fantastic card. I really definitely think we could make use of this. The Jawmonger I like. Is kind of what Corehound could have been all along. Just flip the numbers over. So, what am I expecting to get out of these? Well, I'm interested to compare them and see how it works. We'll see kind of what works out as the best investment if you can only buy, if you want to buy 60 of a single set. And I think maybe you're better off doing that than buying 20 of each set, because then you'll get the consistency and the synergy, especially something like GVG is full of mechs. So you probably want to get all of the mechs that will kind of fit together, rather than just splitting your differences between them. Savage Combatant, I really like this card a lot. The 3 attack on the Druid, so you can play this guy and then take out a 3 health chap. I think that's pretty strong. Ice Rager, the in inverted commas the power creep from a Magma Rager, but that's fine. I like that they did this. I think it's quite funny that they put in a card that's just slightly higher health, and it's just a different type of Rager. Boom. Onwards. Polymorph Boar, fantastic card. Look at this, triple rare. Second power shot, great, we're good on those. This is just not good enough really for anything, I don't think. This should just be this cross out this turn and just can attack as normal, and it would be okay but not good. This is great because you can use it defensively, you know, pop it on someone and kill the 2 health guy, you know, put it on Ragnaros or Ysera or something and just get rid of it. Or you can use it, hit them with your minion, turn it into a 4-2 bar and finish them off. Great stuff. Cavaldo Raider, good potential on that one. Yeah, so I think buying 60 of one of these sets is probably better. Ooh, the Mistcaller. And an epic and a golden rare. What a pack. Fantastic. The Mistcaller, maybe he's too slow, but man, I'm very excited about this card. I'm very excited about this card. Poison Blade, I'm not excited about, but I'm glad we got one. Because look at this. What a garbage card. Maybe one of the worst cards in the set, I think. It's just not strong enough for 4 mana. It's this could be 2 mana. And it probably wouldn't be broken. It probably would. In fact, it probably wouldn't be that incredibly good either. I think Rogue's just probably going to miss out on Inspire, to be honest. Tuskar Jouster I think is great. So having a golden one, pretty happy with that. This is what you want Joust to be, I think, which is, you know, it's where it's going to win the Joust is against aggro decks, and that's where you need the health restoring. In a control game where you're less likely to win a Joust because they're going to have a higher curve, it doesn't matter too much about the health, because health isn't as big a deal as it is against aggro. Boom. Great, and Mistcaller, very excited to try it out. Could be incredible, could be too slow, but I want to find out for myself. Ooh, the Garrison Commander. Got loads of fencing coaches with kind of just dust at this point, but that's fine. North Sea Kraken, really nice common. I like that they put this in. Nice, solid common, good arena pick, and a good big card for people who don't have access to a lot of the rares. I don't have a lot of rares. I think I've got, legendaries. I think I have 4 legendaries, which might all be from the original set. And, you know, I've got Millhouse Manastorm, Captain Greenskin, Prophet Velen, and I think maybe something else, but it's nothing too fancy. And also, like, that's not counting the ones from the adventures, of course. Power Shot, I think that's our 3rd one of those. Got our 2nd Demon Fuse. Spellslinger, some sweet, ridiculous RNG. That's a fun card, but maybe not one you want to play in Constructed. But in a casual game with your friends, very exciting. And, you know, hey, people should be playing casual games of Hearthstone with friends because it's a lot of fun. Brave Archer, the kind of, I guess this was the tossing the Face Hunters a card and saying, hey, we made something for you, because almost everything else for Hunter is very control-y. I like this card a lot. I'm unsure on Flash Heal. I don't know if it does enough. I just don't. I think Light of the Naru takes the slot, and you can't really afford to have 2 1-mana heals. Wrathguard, another one that'll be interesting to test out and see how it does. So yeah, I think buying entirely... I was distracted by that legendary, but buying entirely one pack of the expansion is perhaps more beneficial, because you're going to... Very excited about this card for Arena, by the way, and Murloc Knight as well. I think that's a great card. If you buy 60 cards from one set, you're probably going to get almost all the commons, if not all the commons, and a decent chunk of the rares as well. So Whereas if you buy the original packs, you're not going to fill it up. There's so many more cards in the original set. Nice Fist of Draxus, that's our second one. And it's Argent Horse Rider, which I think has a lot of potential. Might not be good enough, but I think it probably is good enough. And another Druid of the Sabre, which I think is great. You know, it's the little Murloc charge 2/1, or it can be a 3/2 with stealth, which is pretty fantastic, really. Good board presence. Okay, speed these up because we're already 10 minutes in, and it's taking forever. Pit Fighter, Burgle, that's a good fun card. Totem Golem, really strong. Definitely in Arena, and I think in Constructed as well, especially if you can get it out of Tuskar Totemic. Ooh, an epic. And a rare. Another power shot. Man, less of these. Blizzard. Less duplicates, please. It's too early to be getting all these duplicates. Murloc Knight, look at the art. Look at this cute little guy on his little frog. And incredibly high potential. I was watching Hafu play earlier in Arena. Someone Murloc Knight and used the hero power and got a second Murloc Knight, and that won them the game. It's the ultimate dream, really. There's our Tuskar Totemic. Void Crusher, I think this could be really good, but it could be really just not good enough as well. So we'll see. All these cards we're going to have to kind of wait and see how we go. I'll talk less about the other packs when we get to them, because they're not necessarily new. Ooh, Golden Tiny Knight of Evil, look at this. Just dripping from his maw. That's quite fun. The kind of the backgrounds, the shiny backgrounds are fair enough, but I quite like the exciting bits and bobs that go on in between. I like to see the character animated more than like that evil heckler's beard, more than just a shiny background. Shady Dealer, another one of those. There you go, our pirate deck ready to go. Always a good time. Starting to blitz through these a bit more. 2 rares, Competitive Spirit. I'm excited to see how this secret works. It might be good enough. Again with Warhorse Trainer, could be good enough to make Paladin, to make a sort of real guy focused Paladin. Totem Golem, there's a second one. Nice Maiden of the Lake for that Inspire synergy. Right, let's start cracking them out. Good cards. Not convinced by this. I'd rather play Sunwalker. More consistent. It's just not good enough. Come on. Ooh, epic and a rare. Grand Crusader. This is going to be a fun card to play in classes that aren't Paladin. And to be honest, probably okay in classes that are Paladin, because you get the synergy. A lot of good Paladin cards. A couple of bad ones as well, to be honest. All those secrets. Bear Trap. Nice to get one of those. Not a big fan. There's not many of the Joust minions that I'm a big fan of. The King's Elec is the one that leaps out, and I think that Paladin. Whoa, both. It's a legendary. I'll take it. I don't think both's great because you just go face and kill him for free. But he's okay, you know. Legendaries are legendaries. Got to cross them off the list. Bolster. Not a big fan of that card. Bit of a disappointing pack, all told. Look at that, running hot, and just a card true hot. This is one I definitely want to play with. This could be incredible or it could be terrible, and we'll find out in good time. But there we go, look at this. This is what I want, Blizzard. This is what I want. Give it to me. Yes, double flame lance. No, why? Oh, damn it. Okay, it's alright. So many packs. I've never bought packs before, so this is exciting. Bear Trap. What actually did it was the card back. I bought Naxxramas with gold, and then I was gonna do the same for Blackrock Mountain, and then they had that card back, so I pre-ordered it because I wanted the card back, which I then didn't use until fairly recently. And then this one, I was like, it is better value for the 50 cards, and then the card back. Got to get this sweet card back. I'm a sucker for the card backs, especially limited edition ones, like the heroes, the cosmetics, whatever, they're always going to be there. I don't really care about them. Mulch, this could be really good because sap's pretty good for tempo. This kind of works like a sap, but oftentimes they'll get something that either they'll get something worse, or they'll get something that's good, but maybe doesn't actually fit into where their mana curve is right now. So that makes it quite a strong tempo card, kind of in the mid game. Terrible pack, really. I think Refreshment Vendor could be good. My concern is 4 health might not be enough against the aggro decks, and if you have to run 2 of them, is that better than just running 1 of the heal bot? Oh, Aviana! Yes! Look at this. It's the Bay Aviana. Look at that. Glorious, gorgeous angel with the eagle legs. Love this card. Look at that. And I'm really excited about this because I think there is real potential for it. You know, put down even like an Ice Howl, the 10/10 charge, that she kind of act as her bruiser, take out anything on the board and just defend her. And the reason I think it's good is because you have to deal with the legendary that you have to deal with the card. You know, you're going to play a big card alongside her. You do that, they have to deal with that big legendary, say like a Ysera or a Ragnaros, but they also have to deal with Aviana because the second turn of Aviana is going to be ruinous if you've got any cards in hand, because you're just going to start dropping stuff. So high-end control druid or like a big ramp druid into ridiculous minions. Should have looked at that. Actually, I really like the knight on the art on the Dalaran Aspirant. We should have looked at that more because I wanted to see it golden. I'm pretty glad we got that one in golden. I don't think it's a great card, but I really like the... Ooh, this is a card that's not very good, but look at this glowing lights champion here with his sweet hammer of justice. The Ram Wrangler, I think this is a real good card. I think maybe it's not quite as good, sort of not as consistent as the Houndmaster, but it has the potential to do ridiculous things, and that makes it pretty fun to play. Because hey, you know, hey, here's Gazrilla. Fearsome Doomguard I like. Could see playing Demon Warlock definitely, even though it's a vanilla card. I think it's just about good enough for that. You know, you get that off the Void Caller. Pretty happy about that. Another Druid of the Saber. Definitely starting to get some duplicates, but what we're 40 odd packs in now, so not really a surprise. Another Murloc Knight. Bash. I think Bash could see play. I'm interested to see whether it's good enough or whether costing 3 is a bit too much for the removal when there's so much efficient removal in Warrior already. King's Elec. Glad we got another one of those. I think maybe we only had one. I could be completely wrong, to be honest. But boom, 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 boom. Definitely got too many of them now. These are almost all duplicates. This card, I like the art on, kind of this weird skull man. Looks like something out of Mortal Kombat, but not convinced. I did see someone running Aggro Priest yesterday who was at Legend, but presumably didn't get to Legend with Aggro Priest because these cards only came out yesterday. I was originally going to do this when the cards came out, but EU was completely down and I didn't want to risk it messing up halfway through. So I thought I'd wait and we'll see how we go. Okay, boom. Here we go. Ooh, oh, this is going to be a fun one to play with. I don't think it's that good. It might be interesting in Arena if you, as some people have said, if you pick Warrior or Hunter and their hero power is not super useful in the Arena situation. Maybe you can get a Mage hero power and that's pretty good. Okay, lovely. On we go. Just keep cracking at them. Ooh. Totem Golem, great card. But we've got 2, so just looking for epics and legendaries. Sparring Partner could be pretty good. Oh, I don't think we have 2 living roots yet. We might not have had any. I like this a lot. 1 mana, 2 damage, or summon those 2 saplings. What a great start against aggro. Just real good options. Healing Wave. This is actually going to be a real good thing to have at least one of, because if it turns out to be really essential in an aggro meta, then slam it in your Shaman deck. Boom. Ooh, a golden. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, I'm doing shady deal. Why has he got a microphone if he's a shady dealer? I guess maybe he's like, is he just like a dodgy guy in the market? Like, oh, come get my poison, mates. Yeah, this is all good poison. I'm sure it'll work real well. Definitely not just some gunk I made out of spare bits and bobs in the basement. Stealth Divine Shield. I love Silent Knight for the pun. I'm unconvinced that it's going to be a good card, but hey, you know, it's got stealth. Maybe you can buff it up and it could be quite scary. Seal of Champions, I think, might be too slow, but opinion's been real split on it, whether it's amazing or not good enough. Another lock and load, so we can build that lock and load deck if we want. And the final pack for TGT. Please, Blizzard, bless us with something magical. So Captured Jawmonger and another double Flame Lance. Well, that's quite disappointing, but we got a couple of legendaries out of that. Not too disappointed with our overall haul, and we got a good chunk of cards. Anyway, on to goblins versus gnomes. No sitting around. Let's just do this. Quartermaster, definitely. Again, I haven't got many of the GVG cards. I've crafted a couple. Still only have one piloted shredder. Don't have a quartermaster. I do now. I'm missing a lot of these cards, so this is going to be real good, just to fill out my collection. Whoa, the Blingtron! Oh yes, I'm a big fan of Blingtron. What a cool guy. That's a good fun card to play. Pretty good about that. Snow Chugger, I think I actually have 2 Snow Chuggers, but some good cards in here. Druid of the Fang. Power Mace is a good solid. Might be able to make a Mech Shaman deck. See if that kind of compare and contrast it to the Totem Shaman and see which one's better. I think Totem Shaman might be better, but like the problem with Mech Shaman is it's so aggressive. Ooh. See, this is like, I like this, but I'd rather have an animated character. This is just, hey, we put some glistening gold stuff around your Kezan Mystic. And that's fine, but it just feels a little bit low effort compared to animating the character itself. And the artwork's gorgeous. I don't want to take anything away from it. I think I was missing a Light of the Naru. I think I only had 1, so that's good. Good to get another of those. Ooh, an epic. Ooh, a piloted Sky Golem. That's good. I mean, it's not Shredder, but it is still very useful in the right situation. It kind of got caught in the mid-range where it's not Sneed's, it's not got that excitement of Sneed's old Shredder. I definitely needed a second implosion, so that's good. Because I tried to build the Warlock deck and I was missing tried to build Zoo Warlock and didn't have an implosion. Actually, I wanted to see what this was. So when a friendly Murloc dies, draw a card. I saw this earlier and I didn't remember it because it came out of a Murloc night, and I didn't remember it because you know, you don't see Murlocs very often. Ooh, gold now. Hermit Nesamori. I don't think he's great, but he is a legendary, and we got this sweet. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Zapping himself in the chest. Golden epic and a legendary. Pretty good. Pretty good pack there. Didn't open the last card again. Got to be more careful about how I open them. Golden rare. Golden rare. Look at that double golden rare. Nice. The Whirling Zap-O-Matic. See, this is barely animated. So, I mean, it does animate a little bit, but this thing's pretty cool. Although this is just more shiny stuff. At least this guy's lasers are going back and forth. It's just, I feel like he should be spinning around. He's a Whirling Zap-O-Matic. Not just kind of lazily diddling his laser back and forth. Dumal Shaman. I want the ogres to be good, and they're just not strong enough for how much the drawback is. Odin's Chosen's a good card. Onwards. What did we get 2 or 3 legendaries from the first set? I don't remember. 2's okay. Like we're not in that 1 in 20, that 5% that don't get any legendaries, so that's fine. I feel like my luck's been hot of late with legendaries, so I had 2 from 2 consecutive Tavern Brawl packs, like 2 weeks running, and admittedly it was Millhouse Manastorm and Captain Greenskin, but better than nothing. Grove Tender's a solid card that I didn't have. This is actually quite good to fill out these rares, so I'm not spending a load of dust crafting them. Recycle is a card I could have done with in that Summoner competition last week, or 2 weeks ago, I guess. Scarlet. Ooh, look at this. It's quite pretty. Lovely. Double rare. Ogre Ninja and Jeeves. Jeeves is a nice card to have if you're going to play some sweet, sweet aggro. Bouncing through these. Another implosion. I think that might be one too many. That's fine. Roll with the punches. Ooh. Gnomish Experimenter. Golden. Fancy. Does that mean we get a golden chicken? Feign Death. Fun card. Every epic is good because, like, you know, I don't want to craft epics. They're so expensive. That I always feel like, you know, epics are not something you want to be crafting. Legendaries, sure, because they're legendaries. Unstable Portal. I was missing an Unstable Portal, actually. Definitely didn't have two Annoyatrons either. That's a good solid card. I like the artwork on Annoyatron. I also kind of don't like the artwork on Annoyatron. Double Salty Dog. I have 7 Salty Dogs. I disenchanted them all recently. Salty Dog really does appear in... like, he's like heavily weighted in packs. Just to remind you how you're feeling. Like a big old salty dog. I had a double Salty Dog pack, in fact, recently, because I made that exact reference. Anyway, onwards. Here we go. Boom. We had one legendary out of this, didn't we? We had Blingtron. No, we had Hemet Nessingwary as well. Out of the first half. Got a nice epic. Dark Whispers, that's a fun one to play around with. I think that's got potential. Here we go. Come on, Blizzard. Step up the game to the second half. That first half was okay, but it kind of drained a little lackluster at the end there. Upgraded Repair Bot. Whirling Zap-O-Matic. Boom! There we go. Muster for Battle. I didn't have the Musters for Battle. Again, this is what I'm saying. I'm definitely missing a lot of GVG cards. Solid. Nothing. Another Salty Dog. Always with the Salty Dogs. I've got a lot of heal bots as well. That's a card I've not disenchanted because I feel like if anything's going to get changed, that could be one that is. I don't think it's overpowered though, so I doubt it will see any change, but who knows. Boom. That was me just saying boom, not calling for Dr. Boom, but you know, hey, I'm not going to say no to Dr. Boom. I'll say that much. Oh, this second half of the pack not looking good, Blizzard. Come on. Oh, thank you, Blizzard. Thank you. You answered my prayers with the Faux Reaper 4000, which is not an incredible card, but it's one I've always wanted. I just love the synergy on it. Okay, great. Boom. Ooh, gold and another Gnomish Experimenter in gold and a second Muster for Battle. That's good. Can finally make the Silverhand Paladin deck. Boom. Got lots of oils. I think I had 2 oils already because I played Rogue recently. So I played Rogue recently and didn't have most of the cards I need. I was missing about 6 cards. Don't have any preparations, which is of course in the original set. But another 2 more antique heal bots to go with the 7 I have. There we go. Lovely. Boom. Ooh, an epic. Another Dark Whisper. There we go. 2 Dark Whispers. Great. Good stuff. I only had 1 shielded mini bottle, though I think we've already drawn a couple of those. That's fine. Plenty of dust. We can consider crafting a few cards that we're specifically missing. Hobgoblin, nice. Could make a Hobgoblin deck at some point. Haven't got those yet, so it'll be a fun deck to play around with at some point. It's a nice, good gimmick deck. And a competitive one, too. You know, people have won tournaments with the Hobgoblin, the old Hobble Gobble, Toil and Trouble. It's starting to fall behind again, Blizzard. Come on, step up your game. Step up your game. I expect a little bit more. Golden Dark Bomb. That's not really enough to appease me. Come on, big money. It's not big money. It's just a lighter than Naru. But okay. Shadow Boxer. Nothing too special. Come on, 10 packs left. Well, 9 packs left. Give me the money, Blizzard. Give me the money. I gave you the money. Now you give me the money. Ooh, epic. Bouncing Blade. Nice card to have one of. There's some weird tricks stuff. Could be good for the adventures going forward, to be honest. Boom! Double Bomb Lobber. Pretty nice card, and a card I've had a lot of fun with in Arena, so definitely one I might consider using at some point. We're really into duplicate range here. Super duplicate range. Just give me that one more legendary from this set. Don't leave me with 3. Don't leave me with 3, especially not when 2 of them are kind of mediocre. Blinkshon's good, but Hemmet Nessenwary. You know, I say that, but there's a lot more beast synergy in the new set, so maybe we'll see more beasts. Second pilot is Sky Golem, that's great. Pretty happy about that. Okay, boom. And now... That's slightly disappointing, GVG. It was okay, but it was a little bit disappointing. Right, we're back to vanilla. Here we go. Here's the classics. The old throwbacks. The Blessed Champion. Now, we really have most of the commons here. We're looking for the fancy stuff. Oh, the King Crush. Nice. There's a card I'm very happy to see. Yes. Okay. Good stuff, Blizzard. More like that, please. More like that, please. Yeah. Shadow Madness. I needed a second Shadow Madness. Again, this is testament to the kind of cards I didn't have. I just, you know, I've played a lot of Hearthstone, but not enough. I don't have as much time as I'd love to. Molten Giant. I needed a Molten Giant. That's good. These are good collection filling cards. Venging Wrath. Oh! 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 If there was a card I wanted to open in this set, it was probably Tyrion Fordring. It was like that or Ragnaros maybe. And the Golden Tyrion. I love Paladin so much. Paladin was my first favourite class. This is... Blizzard. Thank you. I'm actually almost in tears. I'm so pleased. Oh man, I actually almost am in tears. That's really weird. I've never been this excited about something. Oh, I didn't even realise it was golden at first. I was just happy to see Tyrion. Oh, Blizzard. Okay, that's not enough though. I'm going to be greedy. I want more. I'm not going to be greedy. I would love more. I would appreciate more. Bear in mind that I don't buy packs very often, and this might swing my decision to invest more in the future. Although, whatever, like I'm gonna give you money for stupid cosmetic card backs at some point anyway, so just make sure there's pre-order card backs for every set, I guess. Oh, I'm such a sucker. Cosmetics feel like they're easier to spend money on, because it's like, oh, I don't want to spend money on cards, I can get these with normal gold. And I don't need to spend money, but then cosmetics, I'm like, oh well, you know, they put a lot of time and effort into these. I didn't have Keepers of the Grove. I at least was missing at least one, maybe 2. Because I tried to make a Druid deck recently. I was like, I cannot make a Druid deck. I'm missing the Ancient of Law, the Ancient of War, the Druid of the Grove. Like, there's so many important Druid cards that are epics. Lava Burst. Got the Doom Guards. Don't need the Doom Guards. Boom, 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 boom. Rare. Mana Wraith. Not super great. Oh. It all feels kind of worthwhile now. That Golden Tyrion Fordring. Lay on Hands. Oh, I wanted a second Lay on Hands. I don't know if you actually would need to run 2. But I'm glad I've got a second. Oh my goodness. It's a duplicate, but hey, I guess I can disenchant. Oh man, I could disenchant the golden one and get the legendary of my choice. You know, I could craft a Dr. Boom and that would be so sensible. Oh, and a golden Black Knight! Oh man! Oh, the luck's running now, boys. Quick, we need to open packs before it ends. Oh my goodness. Oh, the golden young Dragonhawk, yes! What a card. What a marvellous card. Oh man, there's 2 legendaries in a row and a golden one. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, this makes up for all those golden Varian Rins that were flying around yesterday. that I didn't get. Just about. I don't think I can... With the legendaries, like with the normal cards, I almost don't want to run them golden. It's like, I'm like Trump, I don't want to run golden cards unless I have all golden cards. Oh, Pyroblast. I didn't have a Pyroblast. That's a nice card to have at least one of, especially when some of the fun... especially one of the single player adventures come around. I can't click on cards. Maybe this is where I'm going wrong. I'm so intense. I'm so excited about that little run of luck we had. Okay. That's good. I'm feeling good. We're only halfway through these packs and we've already had pretty ridiculous turnout from our basic packs. But we can do better. We can definitely do better. So apparently the answer is buy basic packs and hope you're as lucky as I am. But honestly, I know a lot of people at this point, if you've played a lot, you probably know what packs you want. It's probably the new packs, because you've probably got most of the old cards. But I thought this was interesting. If you're coming in as a new player and you think, hey, I want to buy some cards, bear in mind, you're not going to get all of the set if you buy the original packs. But the original packs are kind of... There's a lot of consistently good cards in the original packs. I'd actually say the most important thing to get early on, and you can kind of decide how you do this because they are quite gold expensive when you're starting out, but get the adventures, because both Naxxramas and Blackrock Mountain have good cards that are in... Almost all decks run at least one of the cards from one of the adventures, and you're gonna get... You know what you're gonna get. There's no messing around. Second Sea... In fact, that might be the third Sea Giant. I feel like we had one around the time of Tyrion and I was so overwhelmed I couldn't think about it. Earth Elemental? A nice card. One that doesn't see a lot of play, but it's a beefy little fella. Lovely beefy fella. Got both of these, but that's fine. Nice bit of dust. Add it to the collection. See, I could disenchant that Golden Tyrion Ford Ring. But, you know, legendaries I feel like are good in gold. Because they're legendaries. They should be golden. You only run one of them in your deck anyway, so... And then because they're legendaries, it feels like it's okay if they're different from the rest of the deck. Faceless Manipulator, not a card I had, and now I've got a golden one. So theoretically, I now have every card in gold. So, eat that. Boom. Okay. I can't disenchant Golden Tyrion, but I will disenchant regular Tyrion, most likely. This is where, like, I'll take a screenshot of it so that I know I always had both versions. Ooh, another Earth Elemental. Lovely. Golden Cool Taskmaster. Very nice. Another Shadow Madness. Didn't need that, but hey ho, that's okay. Oh, a Gromash! That's a nice card. That's a good card. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Pretty happy with that. Nice. Good, solid, decent cards. Kern! Oh! Oh, that is not a card that sees as much play these days, to be honest, but there's a really good card. There's a really good, solid card that I like a lot. And might see play in some of my decks. Like if I just play like a straight value deck at any point, hey, Ken's great in there. You know, he's better in Arena, but he's a good card. He's just a good card. Great. Fantastic. Come on. Last 8 packs. Bring us the sweetest of luck. Epic Wrath. Avenging Wrath, not Epic Wrath. Murloc War Leader. Working our way towards getting all the Murlocs. I don't think I have all the Murlocs. You have to get... Do you get Old Murko when you get all the Murlocs? Or is he one of the ones you need? I'm actually not sure. I have a feeling he's the one you get. Okay. I'm pretty sure I don't have all the Murlocs. 2 golden black knights. Oh well, there we go. I can make a Dr. Boom, because that's probably what I'm going to make. It's still not been balanced. If it does get balanced, I can just disenchant it. Ancient of Law, money, money. Oh. Final pack. Come on, Blizzard. Do this for me. Do this for me now. The Eagle Horn Bow. It's all over. It's all over. We made it. Okay. Well, I guess the thing to do is go into my collection, right? And I'm going to go into... all these new cards. Lovely. I'm going to go into Classic. I'm going to go through and see what we've got now. Let's Keeper of the Grove. If, you know, hey, if you want to end the episode here, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Be sure to pop that like button. Subscribe to the channel for Hearthstone gameplay. And for other stuff as well. I've been Ken, and I hope you've enjoyed what you're doing. If you want to see what cards I've got a Keeper of the Grove. I was still missing one, but probably going to have enough dust to craft it now. Starfall, got my... I think I had one of those. Now I've got an Ancient of Law. Still missing a lot of the core Druid cards, to be honest, but hey, we're a lot closer than we were. Misdirection. There we go. Oh, I got a second Savannah High. So I've been using one golden Savannah High main, and I didn't really want to. But now I don't have to. Can now use 2 normal ones. Quite nice. Look, see, look at this hair. That's nice. I like that. King Crush. Pretty happy with that as a legendary. Like, it's not revolutionary. It doesn't see a lot of play, but maybe if Control Hunter gets more important, King Crush could be pretty good in a Control Hunter deck. It's just too slow for a lot of things. Here we go. 2 Avenging Wrath. A Lay on Hands. Tyrion. And here's the boy. Right here. Golden Tyrion with his shining Ashbringer. If you haven't heard the Tyrion Forging theme song, it's because it doesn't exist. But what does exist is this Golden Tyrion Forging. Oh. You get no priest cards. Nice. What a great time. Got a Shadow Step. Still didn't get our preparations. Never mind. Few rubbish Shaman cards, to be honest. Earth Elemental's okay. Nothing too exciting there. Siphon Soul. I don't have any Siphon Souls. That's kind of weird. Not too much here. Got another Slam. That's useful. We got Gromash. That's pretty good. A good card to have. And then in the neutrals, picked up a few of these. Few golds. Nice to have a few golds around. Pint-sized. Nice good card. A Llama Bot. Flesh-eating Ghoul. The Murloc War Leader. Ancient Mage. Nice Twilight Drake. There's our Golden Faceless Manipulator. Golden Argent Commander. I'm not going to disenchant golden cards unless I'm really desperate for stuff. I'm probably not going to play, but here we go. Look at this. 2 Golden Black Knights. We can definitely blow one of these guys up and make almost certainly a legendary. Probably Dr. Boom. He's still the most powerful one right now. Like Rag would be a good choice, but I think Dr. Boom outclasses him at the moment. So I'll probably make myself a Dr. Boom because I've got too many decks I want to put it in anyway. Yeah, I could get a few epics out of it, but honestly, like, I'd rather get one card that's consistent and can go in multiple decks rather than trying to fill out the Druid. And then, do I really want to play Druid that much? Probably not. Like, not that desperately. I can wait. The risk with crafting Dr. Boom is that you draw him in a pack. But, you know, sometimes that's a risk you got to take. So, we'll see. I'll probably do that. Okay, anyway. Let's go on to GVG. Boom. Back to the Druid. Got a recycle. Second recycle. More Grove Tenders. Got 9 Druid of the Fangs. Kind of filled out on those. There's going to be, I think, more duplicates in here because... There you go, 7 Glaive Zookas. Just because there's fewer cards in the set. We've got loads of Unstable Portals now. That's pretty good, actually. We can craft a few things with those. Shielded Minibot. We need a second Quartermaster, but that's okay. Got Bolvar. That was a card we did actually get in one of our packs. a while back. Few road cards, nothing too fancy. Few shaman cards, not too much in that set really for the shaman. There we go. So we only had one implosion. Now we've got 3. Not too much in here. We did get a shield maiden, and I kind of want a second one, but we can get there as we come to it. Kind of fill these out. We got another we got a hobgoblin. This shiny golden Kezan mystic. There's our Blingtron, our golden Junkbot, our Hemet Nessingwary, and Foe Reaper. Kind of cards I'm happy to hang on to for now. I'm not going to disenchant legendaries, even the bad ones, because hey, you know, I do theoretically want to fill out this collection. And finally, Grand Tournament. Got 2 living roots, that's good. Still need another Darnassus Aspirant. That's fine. We've got Aviana. So I think maybe we'll give Aviana a crack at some point. We see if we've got enough cards to run the Druid deck. Or to run a Druid deck with her. Got loads of bear traps. Got a couple of lock and loads. Loads of ram wranglers and power shots. It's okay, we can craft stuff with these. That's alright. Golden dollar. There we go. Let's have a look at this. Look at this. Actually, I don't know if I do prefer that or not. I think it's quite nice as it is, and they kind of just jazzed a load of stuff all over it. I like the falling leaves though. The petals. Quite nice touch. Competitive spirit. Loads of Murloc Knights. A couple of Warhorse trainers. A golden Tuskar Jouster. Have a look at that guy. Riding his little turtle. What a cutie. Hey, Mr. Oh, his mouth opens. Oh, that's adorable. What a lovely man. And, well, love and turtle, I guess. Buccaneer. Could be a good weapon, good thing. We got 2 poison blades, so that's going straight in our constructed deck. Of course. Lots of totem golems, lots of Tuskar totemic. Got the mist caller, we'll give that a try. Didn't get the Draenei totem callers, we didn't get those sadly. Or not the totem carvers, the other one. Whatever the other thing is, that like 2/6 that gives you +2. To be honest, I'm going to see if that's kind of an edge case. That might not even be good enough. Got lots of Demon Fuse, always good. Lots of Tiny Knights of Evil, which is a little bit disappointing, but like getting like 3 of these, getting 4 Fists of Jaraxxus on the rare slot, bit of a shame. But hey, that's the mystery and beauty of opening packs, I guess. Boom. And the good thing is, like, I'm planning to play a lot more Hearthstone going forward, and I think that having these cards will let me play more, and I'm going to play more Arena as well, but just play more in general and get more gold, get more packs, and just cycle from there. And here we go. I don't really know why I fell off. This Clockwork Knight's real good. Look at him with his glowing eyes and his glowing horse eyes. Multicoloured petals. Look at this, blowing in the wind. Could do with a bit of anti-aliasing, but it's pretty cool. Or just more frames of animation, really. It's not really an anti-aliasing issue. There's Bolf. Don't know about that. Justicar. Interesting enough. And a few North Sea Krakens. Sadly, yeah, we didn't... Legendaries we've got here. Bolf and Justicar. In fact, let's have a look at our legendary. We got Bolf, Justicar, Mistcaller, and Aviana. These 2 are pretty good. These 2, this one's not very good. I don't think, and this one will be interesting to play around with. Pop back and check these. Got Blingtron, Hemet, Foe Reaper, and Bolvar we already had. And then in fact, that was the one when I was trying to think of the other legendary we got. So here we go. We had Millhouse. We had Captain Greenskin. We got Cairn and 2 Black Knights. We got Gromash. Had Prophet Velen. Got Double Tyrion. And we got King Crush. There you go. Before that, I had Prophet Velen, Millhouse, Captain Greenskin, and Bolvar. So not the best legendaries. We've kind of topped up a little bit here. And if we look into crafting, look at our extra cards here. Boom, we got this golden legendary. That's actually most of the dust. All these commons. And with this, we can actually make a couple of legendaries. We can kind of fill out, maybe fill out a couple of epics. What's the let's close this thing. I want to actually just have a look at our general. We got the crafting menu open? I think we have. No, we can't have it open. We do. There we go. Just wasn't showing things. So Gadgets and Auctioneer is a rare. Rare is 100 dust. These are 1600, of course. We'll work out the maths. I'll go through and I'll see what I want. I probably want Sylvanas, to be honest. It's a good, solid card that fits in a lot of decks. See, look at these. Look at all these legendaries I don't have. It's 3 Sea Giants, sadly. Sea Giant's a card I've been using basically instead of Dr. Boom. And it's been okay, to be honest, but it's not been Dr. Boom. I want to see how much an epic was. Here we go. 400. So we could actually make a couple of epics. We might fill out. I'm tempted with the amount of dust we have to fill out the slots in our druid. Where is he? Druid. Fill out like maybe fill out these slots. But we'll see. If I want to make a deck, what I'll probably do is not just craft everything at once, but kind of see how I go as I want to make decks. But yeah, that's kind of it for now. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. I've definitely enjoyed it. I've had a great time. It's been a long episode, really. But that's what you get when you let your heart win. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for joining me on my journey. My 3 golden legendaries, which all came from the basic pack. So there you go. You want your completely scientific answer. Basic packs are the best value. And I actually think it's a tough one. I think GVG might be the best pick purely because in theory, as I said, like the actual best thing to do is buy the adventures, the 2 solo adventures, because they're good fun and you'll get consistent cards. You know what cards you'll get, and a lot of those cards are very, very useful. Both the high tier, the legendary, and also the regular cards. There's a whole ton of good cards that come from those sets. Also but then if you're going to pick another one, Goblins vs Gnomes has a ton of great cards. They synergize well together. You'll get most of the set from your 60 packs, and I think that's a good way to go. After that, I'd probably go for the original set. It's too early to say for TGT. If you want to play around with the newest cards that are going, and some of the craziest that are going, like the weirdest, lots of have a random card, or Joust, or Inspire, all these wacky mechanics, then it's kind of a fun thing to do. But if you want consistency, those basic cards are going to do you fairly well. I think going forward, they've said Arena is going to be it's been GVG since that came out. I think they said now it's just going to be a random one of the 3. I would have liked to have seen them go TGT for a month and then say, okay, now it's random. But hey, that's fine. It's going to be a bit sucky for people who have got most of the old cards but have just played a ton and only get their packs through running arenas and playing the game and buying them with gold. But hey, that's the way it goes. Hopefully they'll keep doing a pack a week for Tavern Brawl. I'd like to see that, honestly. But we'll see. That's been a classic pack, in fact. Hopefully that'll be a random pack as well, I guess. And yeah, maybe we'll actually start to see more packs come out of that. They said that they might not keep doing a pack each week for Tavern Brawl, but honestly, I think they should. It's not that bad to give away a pack a week just for playing the Tavern Brawl, and it reminds people that it's there. And also it keeps up the population, so the people who want to play Tavern Brawl always have people to play against because everyone's getting in on the action at least a little bit. And there will in fact be a Tavern Brawl video coming up, of course. Once the next one comes out, I'll try and get up as quickly as possible. And that really is it. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks for joining me on my journey. If you've enjoyed the video, be sure to bop that like button, especially if you've made it this far. Subscribe to the channel for more Hearthstone content. plenty of other games as well. Regular tavern brawls each week. There'll be some arena runs and loads of other playthroughs of other games and the little short review, kind of review, overview, roundup videos I do. And maybe some tips and tricks guides as well. So thank you ever so much for watching for 55 minutes. And it's been a pleasure. I've been Ken. I will catch you next time. Cheers!